Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Like an unfinished sneeze. It's the Audience of One show on Conroe's 106.1 and 104.5 FM, streaming on irlonestar.com and available wherever you tend to get your podcasts from. On today's show, we discuss naked Christmas trees, giving birth in a Waymo, and getting robbed by Elon Musk. I am Andrew, maestro of the run sheet, next to the guy who plans on building the biggest fire possible. It's Dick. Happy endings can happen at any time. Schisler. Just not right here today, sir. Please.
Too late.
Merry Christmas.
Well, happy ending to you.
Yeah, happy ending to you, too. Happy ending to the year, I guess, is our Christmas time.
Yeah. I'm going to say it now to people. Happy ending to you.
Sounds very terminal.
I know.
And this is our last episode technically before Christmas, so I did bring some Christmas gifts here for you,
Yeah, I saw
Dick.
that, and I was like, great.
We'll do those here in just a minute. I know you're working on being a better person and buying gifts for everyone, so I know for sure my gifts are just right around the corner, but
Nah.
I wouldn't expect anything different.
I'll make sure the episode gets out on time. How about that?
That's a good enough gift, to be honest with you. Speaking of gifts, when you were a kid, did Santa Claus's gifts come unwrapped or wrapped?
Wrapped.
They came wrapped?
Yeah.
No, man. That's weird. Santa raw dogs his presents. What are you talking about?
I think it was probably because I have 5 brothers and sisters.
He doesn't have time to wrap. This is the busiest time of the year, bruh.
5 brothers and sisters, so Christmas is always chaotic for our family.
It seems like all the more reason to have them unwrapped.
So they're wrapped because they had our name on it.
Oh, so then you could identify.
Yeah.
Well, you could just put a little sticker on the Huffy.
Can you imagine all 6 kids come down, they see all these great gifts, but you don't know which one's for who, so you start grabbing one that you think's for you.
Yeah, mass chaos, I could see. And then there's a big fight, and your mom's like, well, actually, Santa told me that that's supposed to be for your brother. He's like, screw off, man. I get the
all
NFL
the brothers
football.
wanted the same thing usually, right? So
okay.
This one has a different color.
I'll give you an excuse for that, because I know when I would go over to my friends' houses and they would have gifts under the tree already, and it would say from Santa, and I'm like, wait, no, that's not the way this works.
Did I ever tell you the bad prank I've pulled on my friends and I kind of caused a lot of chaos for their Christmas?
I mean, you might have.
On Xbox, I tell you.
No.
Okay.
This doesn't sound familiar.
So I have all my friends are. I was really close to all my friends. I still am.
Uh-huh.
And I was hanging out with their parents one day, waiting for them to get back from something. And I go, hey, what did you get for Daniel Thomas for Christmas? And the dad's like, well, I don't want to tell you. You're going to tell them. I'm like, no. I want to see if I can help out. Because I had a feeling it was like a game system because it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, we got on an Xbox. I'm like, okay, cool. That's awesome. All right, thank you. So I went and got a controller for them. So because I knew they're twins, and I was like, oh, they're going to need another controller. But I had my Xbox box. So I got my Xbox box, and I put the controller in with a brick, and I styrofoamed it. And apparently I get a call from Daniel Thomas. It's like, hey, you want to play some Xbox? And I go, yeah, dude, awesome. You got one? And he's like, did you get my gift? He's like, oh, yeah, dude, my dad's pissed. And I go, what happened? And he's like, well, apparently when you brought over the gift before Christmas, he could see that it was an Xbox. So he freaks out thinking, oh, we got them an Xbox, but Dick got them an Xbox. So
how did he know it was an Xbox? By the shape or something?
But no, okay, the box, if you look through the wrapping paper, you can see this big X.
Cheap
wrapping
paper.
Oh, this is me. Come on. I'm
true.
16 at the time or something like that. And so he went out and bought him a new stereo for the car because they had this old, one of those old, it's like a G20, like a Infinity G20. It's like...
Are you about to tell me your friends didn't get an Xbox?
No.
Except they just got a controller?
No. Well, when they opened the Xbox, mine, It was just the controller, and the dad was like, "Oh my god!" So he gets the Xbox that he was going to return.
Oh, okay. So he was fully intending on returning.
So they got 2 gifts that year. They got a new stereo for their car. That car was awesome, by the way.
Nice.
It's one of those beat up Infinities, but it didn't have any stereo. So he got him a stereo, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we got a stereo and an Xbox."
Well, there you go. I have been doing some holiday shopping myself.
The dad never forgave me for that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because you realize how much this Christmas cost.
I hate Christmas shopping. I was at the mall the other day, and they have the extra security guards out wheeling around on Segways. You know?
Oh, yeah? Like Paul Blart?
Yeah,
like
basically, yeah. And it got me thinking about the guy who invented the Segway.
Yeah,
Didn't he die by going off a cliff on a Segway?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably just as well, though, because if he were alive, do you think he'd be pretty disappointed at kind of how far or not far the Segway has come? I bet he was thinking by now in 2025, everybody be using them. But instead, it's really just the mall cop. You hardly ever see him. He'd probably be very disappointed. His death was in vain.
I've only driven them once. So
I've never been on one.
They're really cool.
Excuse
me. Wow.
Well, I think it's gift time, Dick. I'm super excited. I did get you 2 gifts here, not to just rub it in your face, but I wasn't sure there might be a duplication.
I have no shame in the game.
So I'm going to give you your first gift here. Merry Christmas, Dick.
Oh, you know what's funny about your last gift? I was going to get that for the bowling alley Christmas party, but I couldn't find it on Amazon or anywhere. You had to specially order it from
D-Lasers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it wasn't going to be able to come in time. And I was like,
no pun intended.
Yeah, happy ending. But no, I was like, dang it!
No, you got to
the party's like in 2 days
from the source. Man. Yeah.
I was like, Amazon doesn't have a knockoff.
They probably got the patent on the Dick Laser.
But so I don't know what I'm gonna get. I need to find a gag gift to get.
Okay, well these are certainly not at the gag gift category, sir. These are from the bottom of my heart. Dick opening his first gift here. I need that bag back, by the way. It's pretty expensive.
Oh, my God.
Yes, sir. Dick, what you are receiving there is an official male large T-shirt of Selena, your favorite artist.
My top artist of the year.
Your top artist of the year. I wasn't entirely sure if you already had this T-shirt or not, or had a T-shirt of Selena in general, so I had to buy a backup gift just in case you had already got this one.
I already told you my Selena thing with Charles.
Yeah. That's maybe what I was thinking.
This is gonna be great.
So there you go.
I've actually loved this.
You can rep Selena, Selena with pride.
I'm gonna wear it tonight.
I hope you do.
And you know what's really funny? I discovered her Astrodome concert. That was the last concert she did. I've been banging that one out.
And now you can put this shirt on by yourself. Pour yourself a nice little glass of red wine.
No, that sounds
at the
terrible.
house. Well, here you go. Here's your secondary backup.
I can't believe you got me a Selena shirt. Oh, I can't. See, this is one thing I love about when people give me great gifts like this. Like, I have no hesitation to wearing that out in public.
Oh, I know you don't.
I'm like,
you will actually wear it. Yeah.
No, when I tell people I like Selena, they're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I just like her. She's got great music.
There's no shame in that. Dick opening his second gift now. What is it, Dick?
I can't believe you. Is this real?
It is real. It is a book. What is the title of that book, Dick?
Well, I just saw a page that looked fantastic.
Now, there are no pictures, and you cannot read any of this on air, by the way. No, you cannot. The book is entitled Seduced by Bigfoot and Ravished by the Yeti.
Yes.
Careful. It is basically smut, sir. You cannot read this.
Grump. Oh, we're going to do a live reading of this.
No, what I want you to do is read the back synopsis, please. That you can read.
Betty Bradford was a typical small town house. Oh, is this the new Hallmark movie? Dude. Betty Bradford was a typical small town housewife in rural Vermont until one day a beast from the deep within the forest smelled how fertile and desperate she was, eager to leave her dull life and more than willing to serve. What is going on? She accepted.
It actually says she twice on there.
She accepted being owned by Bigfoot and regarded as his human slave until one day a Yeti appeared and took her away. Oh my God.
Enjoy your reading there.
So this is going to play a great joke. we have the Montgomery County Library show here. And on every show, they always ask what I've been reading. And I'm going to save this.
Careful with that one.
And I'm going to be like, ladies, I got one that is...
I perused through it, and it is absolutely filthy. So let's just say that Betty Bradford and the Yeti get quite intimate. Yeah, that just goes to show you how cheaply done this book was. On the back cover, it actually says she.
Yeah.
They didn't even catch the typo there. Probably AI.
Coppell, Texas.
Or Coppell. Oh, really? Coppell? Texas?
Yeah, that's where it's made.
That's in North Texas.
What's wrong with saying Coppell?
I guess it's Coppell, but whatever. You can say what. Hey, it's Christmas. It's your gift. You can say whatever you want.
I can't read one line from it besides grump, 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 grump.
That's. I mean, you. The back was kind of said enough, I think.
I'm going to put you on our mailing list.
Please do.
That's from sizzling specials to sexy sneak previews.
Yeah, I'm sure my Amazon list now is going to be flooded with cheap Bigfoot smut. Apparently, there's a whole series of these books. Yeah. This is just the first in a series, Dick. Just so you know. So once you read through this, you can eagerly get the second volume.
Dude.
I'm telling you, you cannot read it.
Dude, guess what the name is of the Yeti?
What's that?
It's a woman's tool. It starts with a D. Can we say that?
I don't, maybe. Dill?
Yeah, Dill. That's the name of the, oh my gosh.
Good God. Well, you're welcome, Dick. Enjoy.
And there it hung.
I'm
just going through little different pages of it. This is great. Oh my gosh.
All right, Dick.
My God.
I contemplated not giving you that until the end of the show so you wouldn't be too distracted. But
I'm all in. Yeah, I've already read half the book.
Let's go ahead and kick off the show because we do have
her name is Betty Baker?
Betty Bradford, I thought is what it said.
Yeah, but this chapter's called Betty Baker.
Oh, you know what? I'm sure there's some inconsistencies, seeing as how it has she on the back of the book. There's a
page dedicated to pie. This has got to be AI, dude.
It might be. It was. Like I said, I strummed through it and or read through it a little bit, and it's poorly written, but really, who cares?
And my favorite is like when these kind of books, if you ever read them, everything is sexual.
Right from the go.
And it's like Bigfoot took a thick, large rope from behind the boulder and dropped the thick, large rope across her legs. Mm-hmm. But they're talking about a rope because Bigfoot's tying her up. Or they could be talking about Bigfoot's Bigfoot.
Which they do go into quite detail.
Yeah, this is good.
All right.
Oh my God.
Hit the show music. I'll go ahead and get started.
Good,
and
that show's over. We're dim the lights. I'll wear my
I'm just gonna pretend there's show music.
I'll wear my Selena shirt while wearing.
That's fine. Reading this in the dark.
I really can't wait to show the ladies this though, because they're gonna be like, "What have you been reading? You actually got a book?" I'm like, "What?" Seduced by Bigfoot, ravaged by the Yeti. They have that at the public library?
I bet not.
You think they banned those books?
100%. 100%. That would not make it past most censorship, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, this is...
You're welcome.
I want to say thank you so much for being my friend.
Your radio buddy.
I don't want to be radio buddies anymore. I want to be friends.
Are you declaring that our relationship has now moved past the radio?
Yeah, I now will talk to you if I see you in the middle of the street. All
I had to do was get him some Yeti smut.
They have to. You know right how to get to my heart right there and become lifelong friends. Oh, that is great.
Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and
keep the box, too?
No, you can keep the box, man. I was just kidding about all of it.
Well, I don't want it. There you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to kick off the show because, you know what? We need to get going.
No, I think we're good.
A driver for DoorDash who told police that she was sexually assaulted while making a delivery is now instead facing felony charges herself. Ooh, but now the driver is crying foul against DoorDash, TikTok, and the police. So get this, man. This lady's name is Olivia Henderson. She's 23 years old. And she basically was working for working for DoorDash, and she made a delivery. And she said that the customer requested that the order be left at the front door. But when she got there, The door was wide open, and the man was there exposing himself. It wasn't Yeti or a Bigfoot. It was just a human man in this case. Yeah. Pretty sure it wasn't Dill. But what did she do? Like most young ladies do these days, she whips out her camera, puts it on film, and then subsequently puts it on TikTok. And that's where she gets in trouble, because now she is being countersued by this dude because he was drunk and passed out and did not know that she was recording him, and she put him out there naked on the internet.
Oh, wow. That's kind of bad.
Yes,
And
it
while
is bad.
in the house. That's even worse.
Well, and it kind of makes you wonder where privacy begins, because yes, the door.
Oh, there's a lot of good.
The door was wide open.
There's a lot of good court cases in New York about that, because since everyone's so close to each other, building wise, from apartments, and so like if you're, some people like get naked in their own house.
Yeah,
and people have tried to sue neighbors because
wandering
like, hey,
around
every morning
with their drapes open.
I have
or
my
whatever.
coffee, and there you are. There you're naked. So I'm sure this lady's gonna get in trouble.
That's what I'm thinking. And it, like I said, yes, he was inside of his own house technically, but the door was wide open. It says the video, along with the subsequent investigation, indicates that the male was incapacitated and unconscious on his couch due to alcohol consumption.
I feel like this lady just invited trouble, because you make it sound at the very beginning, oh, I left the food, but the door was wide open. There he was, just naked.
Exactly,
because
right.
he was like doing his kinky thing, or
maybe
violating.
that's what he likes to do.
But
his kink was to lay
no,
there.
It sounded like he was just asleep, and she's like, "Oh, that dude's asleep. Oh, that dude's naked."
It does say he was wearing a Selena shirt and reading Yeti smut.
Yeti smut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bigfoot too.
Bigfoot. Yeah, it's both of them.
Yeah, double T.
She's got there's an Eiffel Tower in there somewhere.
You think so?
Police said the video was taken from outside of the residence, and it was posted on social media by the driver, and it drew, quote, significant attention. So let this be a word to you here, Dick. When you're all hammered after reading that book 2 or 3 times and drinking your wine, ordering your DoorDash in the middle of the night, make sure to keep it covered up, all right?
I like it.
Yeah, but this lady really kind of did this to herself.
Oh, 100%.
Come on, man. This dude was in his house, and she posted the video of him.
You know what's strange to me about these court cases, though, is when you go to court, you have to show the video.
Yes.
And then they cross-examine you about it.
Tell me in detail, what did you see?
I'm just, that is really funny to me, because especially on both parties, like, yeah, I got drunk. Yeah, I fell asleep. Yeah, I was naked. And then between that time, I ordered food. I told her to leave it on the front porch.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Well, I can't get mad at me if you know me.
I just love this, though. The drunk naked man getting his justice. Speaking of naked, stripped of decoration and free of clutter, the minimalist Christmas tree has become a hot trend on social media. With bare trees lit by nothing but soft white lights, or in some cases, nothing at all. Dick, are you aware of this new naked tree trend?
No. I mean, I've seen trees that aren't heavily decorated. Is that considered naked? Like they just have lights on them?
Yeah, nothing. Some cases, nothing. Some of them, it's just lights, but there's no decoration. And apparently, this is popular amongst...
I didn't know that was like a thing. I thought it was just because you just like lights.
I don't know, man. Look, you can't raw dog your Christmas tree, just like Santa doesn't raw dog Christmas gifts, or he does. You can't on the Christmas tree.
Like, I remember when I was living with a girl, she was a big Christmas tree person, and I explained to her, I'm like, I'm not, because...
Big Christmas tree person, all right?
And
a fan of the Christmas tree.
Well, no, because growing up, my father would always get the biggest Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it was real. And part of it's like taking care of a dog lesson. It's like, you got to clean the needles. You got. Right. I'm like, this is so stupid. I don't even care about the Christmas tree. And and I was like, you tell somebody, like, I'm not getting if you get a Christmas tree, you're taking care of it, because I'm not doing squat.
Yeah, and you also got to be careful, because snots might drink the water. But I think this is just an excuse to be lazy, man. I don't want to decorate it. Look at this. It's a new trend. It's a new fashion.
Well, everyone has their own tradition with trees.
And then next year, we're just not even going to fluff it. It's going to look like a kindergartner that just got up from a nap. Its hair is all matted and skewed. Just as it comes out of the box. It's trendy, man. It's trendy.
I guess. I mean, did you have a train?
No, I didn't. I always wanted one, though.
Yeah, my dad was a train guy, so we always had train models.
I like train.
We had the actual industrial ones that could go.
I'm not sure where it came from or how that got started, but I like it. I'm a fan.
It's a lot of fun. And we'd only put it around the tree. We never put it around the tree. We actually built our own little home, like town.
Did you have it run over like Army men and G.I. Joes? Yeah, naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
We pushed it to the limits.
I bet. Celebrities including Julianne
I think the craziest one we try to do is we're trying to set off fireworks with it.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're trying to do chain reaction stuff. So if it ran over the fuse or ran over, like we duct tape matchsticks to it, so it would go by this thing and it would just light the match.
Sounds like
as it's going. It
sounds like Doc Brown.
Yeah, we had so much fun doing stupid stuff like that.
Well, celebrities including Julianne Moore, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Victoria Beckham, as well as Khloe Kardashian, have embraced this look, swapping ornaments and tinsel for clean lines and quiet glows. Well, I say no.
I did date a girl that their tradition was after Christmas is you shoot bottle rockets at it and catch it on fire. Oh,
that's a Christmas tradition I could get used to.
It was great. And so I remember that day, too, because I was like, are you sure this is what we're doing today? She's like, yeah, my dad always loves doing this. He always saves bottle rockets from 4th of July for Christmas.
How many bottle rockets would it take before the tree ignited?
That's the thing. Everyone gets...
You just never know, man.
Everyone gets him, and...
But every year
not bottle rockets, Roman candles. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well,
so everyone you pick up a bunch of Roman candles and you just shoot at the tree.
Is that on New Year's? That'd be great.
We just do it after Christmas. That's what they were doing it, and so we just set it on fire.
That's awesome.
And
I love that.
They had a bunch of properties, so we did it safe, guys. And then it was a real bonding moment with the dad. That's for sure. I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing these days. Dick, did you hear about the incident that occurred at the Champion Forest Baptist Church, where a camel kicked a woman during the church's Christmas performance?
Yep.
Now, there is a still shot of this camel kicking this lady. And I actually like it better than the video because you can really get a clear shot at it.
I'm pulling it
But
up.
it's not as what you would think a normal camel kick would be, where the person was either behind the camel. This camel was walking down the aisle of the church and just decides to do a nice swift side kick right into the side of this lady, man.
Yeah.
It's wicked, dude. But I guess this is the chance you take when you go full camel, right? I mean, if you're going to have live animals in your church celebration, I wonder if the future they're just going to kind of have humans dress up as the camels. I don't know.
Well, they can do any type of interpretations they want now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I would skip that day if I read that they're going to have live camels.
I don't blame the camel on this one because it's not like somebody was sneaking up behind someone and scaring her. I guess I do blame the camel. It's not like somebody was sneaking up. He was just walking alongside. This person was minding their own business. And he just camel punch. Go pow! And out of all the things that could happen with an animal at the church, this has got to rank up there pretty high. Because there's like the obvious stuff with the poo-poo,
Yeah.
But everyone's expecting that. Not everyone's expecting camel punch.
You ever ridden a camel?
I have not. I've seen people do it before.
It's interesting.
Camel style. Yeah? Which hump did you go on? Did you go in between them?
Oh, this one only had one.
I know, it's weird. Some of them have two.
Yeah.
Maybe this camel was pissed off because he only had one.
But camels are weird.
Do you think they're stronger than if a horse kicked you? Do you think it's just as bad? Because I have a feeling like if a horse kicked you, it could
I've been
kill
kicked by
you.
a horse.
That you have.
I mean, stepped on by a horse.
That makes a lot of sense now. This is all making sense.
No, I mean, it hurts like a son of a gun. And then it depends on what they kick you, too.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I've been kicked in the hip. And it's usually just a jerking kick. They don't do like a...
Was it a side punch like this?
Well, that might hurt a little bit more. Because when horses kick you, if you're talking like a full bronco kick, yeah, that would kill you. But like a lot of times they just do like a quick jab kick, and you're like, oh god dang.
And also shout out to Grizzy's Hood News, by the way, because this is a national NBC News story, and this picture is straight from Grizzy's Hood News. She's getting some national pub, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you like that article.
This is great. The unexpected incident is what they're calling it.
Because I definitely, if I was there, first thing I'd say is like, can we go? Like, can we go now? Like, this looks bad.
Well, Champion Force regrets that this happened. Their team responded immediately, and emergency services are engaged, saying that the church remains in contact with the family. What about the
camel?
What about the camel?
I'd just eat it.
Yeah, got to put him down now. He's had a taste for violence.
Never cooked camel before.
You ever done the live nativity scene? I can imagine you as a little kid just trying to be real inappropriate with the sheep or something.
What do you mean with the sheep?
Well, whatever. The camel. Doesn't have to be the sheep.
What do you mean inappropriate?
Or maybe the wise man. Oh, I don't know. Trying to ride it.
I'd wrestle the sheep, that's for sure.
Man.
Take that baby down.
Mommy, what is that wise man doing? Is he drinking? What is he doing with that goat, Mom?
I'll throw that sheep in the crowd.
You never answered the question, though. Have you ever done the live nativity scene?
I don't think so.
I think you'd remember.
I don't think so. I know what you're talking about because now I remember people volunteering to do it.
Yeah.
Which is really weird to me.
I've seen them before.
Kind of like the people who reenact the crucifixion. Those are always my favorite kind of people.
Those are different.
And then the guy in Houston always walks with the cross.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That guy's all over. I think there's more than one of them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just kind of like...
Yeah, the live nativity scenes are always a gamble. Like I said, this is sort of a cross between that, right? I don't know.
Yeah, do you think they bring it up?
Next year?
Or to the next service?
Yeah. I'd like it.
Because they probably have more than one service. They're like, do we use the camel again, John?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's keep him in the back. We're going to risk it.
Let's do it.
Speaking of such, a woman accused of placing razor blades in multiple loaves of bread at 2 Walmart stores in Mississippi was arrested.
Oh, got him.
Dude.
I was wondering when they were going to catch this person.
This is insane. This lady is 33 years old, and she's from Texas, who was charged with attempted mayhem. Now that is a charge I wouldn't mind having being thrown at me. What are you in here for? Attempted mayhem. You ain't getting screwed with at that point. She is currently in jail with a bond of $100,000. But over the course of more than a week, several customers reportedly found razor blades in their purchased bread at 2 locations in, Biloxi, Mississippi. Not sure why she was in Mississippi. And what does she get out of this? I don't quite understand this, man. Like, what's the payoff? And it also, not that I'm victim blaming here, but it does kind of seem like it'd be kind of easy to spot the razor blade. I mean, unless you're just grabbing the whole loaf of bread and biting into it like a Viking or something. But if you're cutting it into pieces...
Yeah, it didn't really give you a lot of information.
You should be able to find it.
Was she doing it while she was shopping?
I think so, and she just reached into her bag and just slide them into the loaf of bread. Because it's not like you're going to be able to see the chaos. You're not going to see the person eat it. I just don't understand this type of stuff, man. Well, she is now been caught. She's been apprehended.
Good.
You know, you just thought we were safe once we got past the razors in Halloween candy. But no. You can have razors in anything at
That's
any
why
time.
I make my own bread.
That's why right there, fear of razors.
That's what I'm going to start telling people.
Yeah, ain't going to be no razors in my bread, dang it. A pregnant woman's ride to a San Francisco hospital in a Waymo this week took an unexpected turn when she gave birth in the robotaxi, according to the company.
Oh, that means there's footage of it.
Now, get this, though. This is how they determined that there was something going on. Waymo's remote rider support team detected, quote, unusual activity, unquote, during the ride
Can you
Monday
imagine
night.
turning those cameras on?
Now, that's the thing. What constitutes unusual activity? Let's think about this. If a woman is giving birth, what's happening here?
They probably do have a safety function with seatbelts. So if your seatbelt is off and then there's movement in the car.
Or maybe if they see someone spread eagle and screaming.
Yeah.
Of course.
Can you imagine that poor soul who's like, oh, man, rider C39, what are they doing? Open it, it's like, ah! Like, what is happening?
Yeah. But I know that you've wanted to take a Waymo because you think you can get away with lots of things. Well, let this be a lesson to you.
Get away with a lot of things.
They've got video detection.
What do you mean get away?
Exactly. I don't know what you're up to, man.
I know they have cameras.
This is, I think, it's got like some sort of AI detection on it is what it is. I don't think they've got just everybody watching every Waymo.
See, this is my...
It's a computer that goes, uh-oh, there's some shenanigans
Because you know how I
going
like doing the pranks. See, that's when you know where you test because Waymo got announced in Houston, I think, like a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you know if there's like a protest for pancakes or whatever they're upset about. And then you order the Waymo to like where the protest is meeting. So you block the street, and they're like, and the car's confused, doesn't know what to do.
This is true because if you're in a hurry and you get in and go, hurry, get to the hospital, I'm giving birth, the Waymo's not going to know to drive fast, man.
Step on it.
It's going to obey all the laws, all the traffic, complete
How awesome
stop.
would it be?
Just go, damn it.
If you do, like, say the parade's going on.
Yeah, it's got to take an alternate route.
And you have it follow the parade. And you order like 20 Waymos. And so when they turn around, there's 20 cars just kind of like creeping on them. See, that would be funny.
Well, the woman gave birth in the back seat and arrived safely at the hospital before emergency services could get to her. What if she's charged a cleanup fee?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
Congratulations,
seriously, I
healthy baby girl, but here's the bill.
Yeah, you ever smelt?
No, Dick, I haven't.
It smells.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. When you can tell me your experience on how you know it smells?
No. It's just me going, they didn't lock the door. I'm going to check it out.
All right, quick hit here before the break. At a Lawton Middle School in Oviedo, I don't know if this is, I think this might be in Florida. I'm not sure. Anyways, at a middle school somewhere on the planet Earth, an AI weapons detection system detected a student holding a clarinet.
Got him.
Similar manner as someone might hold a rifle, and that triggered the code red activate for the lockdown. So much like this Waymo detected some unusual activity, someone going into birth, there was some kid, as kids will do in elementary school, holding its clarinet similar to a rifle, and the AI detection thought it was a rifle, shut down the school. Police later reported that no one is ever unsafe. Officials said the takeaway was the parents need to talk to their children about the dangers of pretending to have a weapon on school campus.
Yo, why is he holding it under his arm?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say how. I'm assuming it was like, like a rifle style, I guess, because if you're just holding it out like a wand.
Like if you're handing it to somebody.
Yeah, I guess that could be. What it can be construed as a weapon, right?
Did he go bam, bam?
Pew pew.
Pew pew, dude.
I don't
Got
know.
you good.
Yeah, I don't know. But these detections have
again,
not been proven to be very accurate.
If I was a student and I knew that's the rules, I would try to do that all the time. Somehow hand the clarinet a funny way to somebody.
I think after the first time, it's like shame on us. But then second, third time, it's shame on you, Dick. I think there's gonna be some repercussions.
I was
for your
just
activities.
handing my clarinet to my buddy Bob.
Uh-huh. And I just said pew pew. That's all.
Is that, you think that word's in the book?
Pew pew.
Because she's in it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more words than pew pew. All right, it's a good time to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk.
I do love the cover.
Yeah.
So let me describe the cover. See, you don't really see it on the video. Basically, Betty looks like King Kong's girl from the movie, and then Bigfoot is not Bigfoot; it's a gorilla.
I noticed that it's
just a normal gorilla,
straight up gorilla,
sitting
lowland.
There's a
gorilla.
full moon,
as there should be,
of course, because there's not werewolves in this book.
No, that would
maybe there is.
That would be silly.
Maybe there is. And then
it's the next one.
I think she's sitting on a rock that looks like it should be in the ocean, and on top of that, she's in the clouds. With Harambe.
None of it makes sense at all, dude.
I think it's great.
I think it's an AI book. All right, it's a pretty good time to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about elderly people playing video games. Right here on the Audience One Show, everybody. Stick around.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
What's up, onesies? We are here for the Christmas episode because next week is Christmas. And don't worry, we'll be here next Friday. Again, make sure to follow us, all that good stuff. Look us up, Audience of One Show. You can always email us the fun articles you find at audienceofoneshow@gmail.com or go on Facebook. Andrew creates some great content with AI. You're part of the problem, I'm convinced.
I am.
And
if you can't be part of the solution,
you can always sponsor and donate.
Please. We need to buy some more. We need to buy Dick some more smut.
I took a power read during the break, and there's a gnome involved. I found the gnome chapter.
Well, someone's got to record.
I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful those exist. And maybe on your audiobook platform, you'll hear me doing the voices.
It's so great. We need to record this.
Oh.
I got to thinking about that camel kick. Do you think it was his toe that hurt the most? The camel's toe?
Yeah,
Do you think that was the part that hurt the most? I think so, because that's like the point, you know?
We need to bring those back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Just thinking about it. It's too easy. It's too easy, man.
But yeah. It is Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas. I think today's like 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, it got warm again. I'm kind of okay with it.
The weather's been very confusing to me.
Yep.
Well, especially like I feel like it's been raining every day, but it's not.
I mean, I know what you're saying. Misting, just kind of overcast and misty.
Like
makes
morning,
everything wet.
Every morning I go on my morning walk with the pups.
It can't commit to a full precip.
And there's like puddles everywhere. And I'm like, I don't remember it raining.
There's Bigfoot around here. I can smell him. He's close.
Oh, yeah. Bigfoot's actually outside our door right now. Should we take a picture of him with the book? Man.
So I was cleaning up around my house the other day, and I found my old shot records from my childhood. And I think like from the late 70s, early 80s. And I guess at some point my mom gave these to me, you know? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to hold on to this stuff forever? Because it's not like they really mean anything much anymore, I wouldn't think. Like if I get hurt, if something happens to me and I get hurt and I go to the hospital, they're like, do you have your shot records, sir? Do you have your shot records? No? Well, nothing we can do for you then, man. You know what I mean? Like no one's carrying around your shot
best case
records
scenario with today's technology, 70s. You have an iPhone, right?
I do. I could take a picture of it.
No, they have a new program. I just saw it the other day because apparently they make you update your phone by force now. And it's called
Forced Upgrades.
Oh, I was very upset about this. Let's see what this program's called. Preview.
Mm-hmm.
And you can scan documents with it.
Oh, nice. Maybe that's what I'll do.
So if I were you, as your attorney, I would scan those documents and put them safely in your medical record folder.
That's the thing, Dick. I don't want to hold on to these things forever. I'm trying to downsize.
I'm saying your digital version.
Got you.
You idiot.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we are talking about scanning stuff. But it was a neat little red book, you know. The pages had started to yellow a little bit, you know, due to the age.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what do I do with this? Also found my old report cards from my elementary school. Every year they say the same damn thing. Andrew talks too much. Andrew talks too much.
I burned mine because
I'm like, you know what?
Never happened.
You know what? It pisses me off because every year they say the same thing. I talk too much. Well, guess what I do for a living now? Guess how I make my living? By talking. So you know what, Miss Weber? Stick it. That talking got it where I need it to be in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn them. That's what I want to do. I'm going to burn those suckers.
I did.
I was reading. I was getting pissed.
I like to burn stuff, though. So it's...
Yeah, I know. You're going to light the biggest fire possible.
Well, that's plan A.
Yeah, for your New Year's
But it's
party.
very loose. I might go on a date. I don't know. A lot of options.
Okay.
But a fire sounds very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on the weather. If
Well, if
it's
you
like
need-
today, that's gonna suck.
If you need some fuel, I got some stuff for you to burn.
Really? Like what?
My 3rd grade report card.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be lighting a fire when it's 80 out. It's just not as
Yeah.
it's not as nice.
It's just sweaty.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to sacrifice to like the demon goat god or something.
You get really close to the fire, it'll absorb that sweat.
But yeah, so do you have any big Christmas plans?
Nope.
No one really has Christmas plans anymore, do they?
I mean, I'll probably go see the folks and
It's just
whatnot,
lame,
but
dude.
that's,
Just FaceTime them.
yeah, you're right. Dick, what do you think of when I say the word socialite?
I think of somebody who dedicates their free time to social engagement.
That was a very thoughtful answer. I'm actually fairly surprised.
Thanks, man.
I thought you were going to say, "Oh, I don't care." So I'm proud. It got me thinking though.
Well, I mean, because like if this is in the 50s, a socialite would be seen as a wealthy woman who literally does all the fundraisers and the galas and all that crap.
Well, it got me thinking, do we even have socialites anymore? Or have they kind of been replaced by influencers?
No, we do.
Because if you think
It just
about
depends
it,
on your community.
socialites used to have to go out and be part of the community, see and be seen, hobnob with the rich and famous or whatever.
Yeah.
But now you can do all that from the comfort of your own couch.
No, that's not really a socialite.
Scantily clad. That's what I'm saying. Those people have been replaced now
Not really.
by just
It just depends on your community.
okay. So you've been hanging out with some socialites, have you?
Well, it's like in my neighborhood, there's always like 5 families that throw huge open parties. And when I say parties, I don't mean like kegs and stuff like that. I meant like, oh, hey, we have a Christmas maze this year at our house. Come over and bring your people. And to me, those are socialites. Like they gotta have, like they're dedicating their time to being social with people.
Because I remember in the late 90s, wasn't it Paris Hilton? She was sort of the well-known socialite.
Yeah.
But she was already wealthy. I'm sure it exists on different levels, but there's a line of demarcation where you're not a socialite. You're just kind of a clinger. You're a wannabe.
Yeah. Well, you're the one in charge. A socialite's the one that's like,
Oh, you think?
oh yeah.
I just assumed a socialite was just someone who was out and about a lot, well-known for being well-known.
Yeah, it could be. That could be argued. Like, my best example to give who a socialite would be is Julia Roberts' character from Charlie Wilson's War.
Okay.
Because it was a Houston woman who always was known to throw fundraisers for politicians.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple weeks back.
So, like,
yeah.
that is a socialite to me. She's well known in her community, and she's
the one throwing the party.
She's like,
Okay.
she's the draw. She's like, this woman knows
yeah.
everything. If she's going to be there,
Yes.
things are good. Important people are going to be there if she's involved.
But
And-
nowadays, I think that might be, or at least a percentage of it is replaced by someone just doing a TikTok dance wearing a bikini
No,
or an OnlyFans page or something.
no.
I say bring back the socialite. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think they're still around. You're not rich enough to know.
I guess I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in the circles.
Yeah.
I have to
Duh.
follow you around your Selena shirt. We'll get in, find some socialites.
I usually show up to those events in a Mexican shirt and comfortable shoes and flip flops.
Excellent. A guayabera.
A guayabera.
Mm-hmm. Does a socialite have to be female? It seems like I always think that it is, but I guess not. I associate it with the female gender.
Well, most men don't really care about that stuff.
Oh, they do. They do it in a different way. You ever met the Gatsby?
Yeah, he's a socialite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But for every Gatsby, there's 20 women who
Now,
do that.
now he's Mr. Beast.
Now, Mr. Beast is not a socialite.
He's an influencer.
Who would be a socialite today?
That's my point.
Well, besides like the community ones, like well known. I don't know.
Yeah,
give me
man.
a second. Give me a second. I'll think of it.
I think this is my point. There are none anymore, at least not in the traditional sense. I think they're all influencers. They're trying to gain popularity and money, right? And influence
Hit
and popularity.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, bro. Yeah, exactly.
That's one of my favorite things was that I was reading an article about that sandwich guy. He owns like a sandwich shop somewhere northeast, I think. And he's that guy who goes, "What's up, gang?" And he always did a surprise with his wife behind him, and like he's always talking to his followers, but like to mess with his wife. Have you heard of this?
Sounds
guy?
like any guy on TikTok, but go ahead.
But
No.
he was doing it as a joke. Like they were like, he's hanging out with his wife in the mall, and he like picks up his phone, and his wife's behind him. He's like, "Hey, gang, we're over here at the mall. Check out my drip. Hey, baby, what drip? Like, describe your drip." She's like, "What are you doing?" and it became like a fad. And
Okay,
he
that was
just-
his thing. That
That
was
was
his
his
bit.
thing, his bit, and now they're famous. And I was like, I wonder how that works out in that relationship. But
I made you who you are.
now she has to pretend to be surprised.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all
But
scripted.
I wonder if there's any Bigfoot and Yeti material about that guy.
I'm sure there is. Dick, this is a story that I think
Where
you're going
did
to
you
find
buy that book?
online. Amazon. I told you,
Amazon.
now I'm getting some weird stuff.
See, I can't find my dick laser on Amazon, but I can
You
find
can find
a lot of things that are like that.
Bigfoot smut,
What would be a good gag gift?
I mean, you're looking at it, sir.
I know, but I need to find
I tried to
one.
gag you with both of them, and you liked
See,
both
this-
of them. That's the problem with you. You can't get gag gifts for you. You appreciate them all.
I know. Well, see,
This is great. I really needed this.
the situation I'm in, there's going to be younger people there.
As there usually is.
So I don't want to get something too inappropriate. Because I found like a tentacle thing. And I was like, that looks
Progress.
Because the tentacle thing looked hilarious.
Tentacle thing.
If you can catch my drift. What I'm
No.
talking about.
Okay.
And I was
No,
like, that would
that's
'cause
inappropriate.
I know, but then I was like, but they were told like it's for adults only. And I'm like, but there's gonna be kids there. There's got to be like someone's gonna bring their kid to this party. There's always that one person. And I just really wanted to see the image of like the person bringing it out of the box.
Well, you're free to regift the book if you want, but I think that one's inappropriate as well.
No, I think
For children.
yeah, but at least it won't be as obviously inappropriate. But then I also thought of getting stink bombs, but then someone would use them. And I didn't want to deal with that at the time. I don't want to be blamed for that, for being the person who brought those. Stink bombs are always
You
fun.
usually get blamed for stink bombs.
Yeah, I used to give them to my nephews, and then they would immediately start using them, of course.
Yeah, well, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
They're only good unless you
And
use
then
them.
My family would get
Otherwise, they're
upset with me.
paperweights.
Well, I'm talking about the glass ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paperweights otherwise. You got to use them, buddy, to appreciate them.
What I should do is get those and put expired COVID vaccine on them.
Jesus.
That would be a good joke. But yeah, we're doing a white elephant gift. A white elephant gift, you don't tell them who it's from, right?
That's correct. And you don't know who it's to. You draw numbers.
Okay, so
It
I
could
don't.
be to anybody.
So I can still do whatever I want.
You could.
I just will have to keep a straight face the whole time.
Yeah, they'll know who it's from, though. Trust
Yeah,
me.
especially the tentacle thing.
Yes. Mhm.
It has a battery and it's like, it looks so crazy. Oh, it's so funny.
Dick, here's a story that I know you're going to absolutely love. A 92-year-old Japanese grandmother. Not sure why they needed to add the grandmother in there. Anyways, she showed off her skills.
You know why they say it? Because everyone's obsessed with sex. Then we
That's
need
it.
to know.
She's a grandmother.
Well, she's a grandmother. You know what that means.
Well, she's 92 years old, and she showed off her skills at the popular video game
Oh, yeah.
Tekken
I know
8.
exactly who this is.
and was named the winner of an esports tournament. The CARE Esports Association, which is an organization specializing in the video game tournaments for senior citizens. I didn't realize this was a thing. Announced its 12th biannual tournament. See, they have to do it biannually because these are old people. Got to make sure that they're... Anyways, was completed, and she was 92, taking the top final spot, as I said. Now, Dick, I want you to play the video for the folks that might be watching. This is absolutely hilarious, but she took on a 74-year-old man in the finals to take the top spot of the tournament. And I want you to critique, you may want to fast forward about a minute in. I want you to critique her playing style. Because, look, she is 92, but and I'm not going to hate here, but there's no way she has any skill at all at this. She looks like me when I was about 4 playing a video game, just banging randomly on the keypad, making the characters do whatever. This is pretty funny. Can you see the video of her?
I'm trying to find the video of her playing.
Yeah,
I see the
video-
gameplay.
The video I sent you has the squares of them in the top corner, and you should watch her as she's very 92 and Japanese looking, holding this controller and then just beating the ever-living crap out of it.
You sent me a video?
Yes, it's in the link there. If you scroll down,
I'm on the...
If you scroll down, no, it's the first. It's the first.
This one?
Yes, that one right there. And if you fast forward about a minute in, you will see the grandma on the top.
She's doing great.
She looks almost like the Barber of Seville, if you remember that cartoon where the bunny is seasoning the meat.
Oh, she's having a great time, and then she gave up.
Oh, back at it. She's clearly has no problem with arthritis. Dick, critique her skill there. When you're playing Tekken, is this typically the technique you
can? That's the give up technique. In my opinion, we were doing fine. If you're just pushing the same button over and over, you already gave up.
So I went to college with a guy who was really, really good at these video games. At the time, I think it was Tekken 2.
You just aged yourself.
Yeah, and he was really, really good.
You could probably participate in this tournament.
Almost. Give me a few more years in the CARE Esports Association. They'll be calling me up. My card will be in the mail. But he would go to the local video game parlor, as they're called, Dick, and would play guys and just destroy them. And he would get really upset when someone would play like this 92-year-old woman, because that's just basically, that's not any fun. And at one point, he literally turned away from the screen, looked behind him, and just started banging on the keys himself because he was so annoyed with someone playing against him like that. I'll never forget that. He's like, I refuse to play against people like this.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I used to play in the
tournaments as well.
The arcade saloons.
Well, the CARE Esports held its first tournament in 2019, and it now holds 2 tournaments a year, as I said, for players who win preliminary matches. Oh, my God, I can't. This is all Japanese and crap. I'm not going to even try and pronounce some of these names.
I like these names. Her name is Hisako Sakia.
That's close enough.
And
Sigiyama is, I think, the...
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's...
I love how they put these pictures of them pitted against each other, almost like a boxing match. They've got their hands up like they're about to duke it out.
Oh, yeah.
74-year-old versus a 92-year-old. I love it, man. I figured you would be really, really pleased with that.
We're never too old to play video games.
You're really not. You're really not.
Yeah, I'm playing a French game right now. I'm really enjoying it. I look forward to it every day. It's almost my reason to live. I'm like, I can't wait to get over bowling tonight so I can get home and play this game.
I can slip on my Selena shirt.
My Selena shirt's going to be my comfort shirt.
Well, sticking in Japan, with the passage of Senate Bill or State Bill 1816, Texans can now legally title, register, and drive key vehicles here in the great state of Texas. And when I say key vehicles, I'm saying key or KEI, not KEY.
I've already seen social media, trends in Texas to start a key gang.
That would be great.
So
now, what we're talking about...
I put it on the website. People can see it on their YouTube. But yeah, they've already, if you look up key gangs in Texas, there's a bunch of 20-somethings doing it. And they have like 12 of them.
Well, they're really inexpensive. So
Yeah.
I can imagine these are accessible to
Yeah.
younger folks who may not have a lot of income. But these key cars are small vehicles that meet Japanese government limitations on dimension and engine output, but previously had not met the requirements here in Texas and probably most other states in the United States. But due to a new law, they are now going to be allowed here in the state, provided that they are older than 25 years old. And they can now be legally imported into this country. If you scroll down, now we've talked about these before, and we called them bongo trucks, but these appear to be even smaller than a bongo truck, and some of them are kind of cool looking, man. There's like a little hatchback car looking thing that's kind of sporty, barely the size of, can fit 2 people, normal human beings in there. Dick, would you like to drive one of these key cars?
Oh, yeah.
You look pretty tight in one of those.
With my Selena shirt on.
I'd never heard of this before.
Really?
I'd never heard of key card. Not something I'd wasn't too familiar with, I guess.
I've been on an illegal one, but that's because it was on a ranch.
Tell me more.
It was on a ranch.
How'd they get it over here? Do they ship it under the cover of darkness?
Yeah, I mean, you can if it's on private property, they don't really. You can get anything you want.
Yeah, but they had to ship it here from
people get tigers.
Japan.
People get tigers.
No, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. They shipped it illegally, I guess, right?
Yeah. Another. It's pretty cool. I like.
Yeah,
it.
no, I can't wait for these. What'd you say? Key gangs?
Key gangs. Because they always try to make it, because everything's social media driven. They always try to make content while pulling in the gas station. They're trying to take as many pumps.
They probably sound like...
They try to take as many pumps as possible.
Oh, yeah. Takes three of them to take up one pump, though.
Yeah.
They're absolutely tiny cars. But Motor One Sport reports that a Texan named David Christensen was behind this push to get keys allowed in the state through an advocacy group he founded called Lone Star Key. He lobbied with Texas legislators, first getting the state DMV to change its policy toward these vehicles in April, and now, with the passage, as I said, they are now going to be legal to
But they have to be over 25 years
They
old.
have to be over 25 years old, because I think that's the kind of the line of demarcation where they loosen restrictions on emissions and safety regulations, classified as, I guess, an antique car. So now these cars can fit into that category. They're basically just like golf carts, man. They're tiny. They are absolutely tiny. Yes, it says with stipulations that they have four wheels, be self-propelled, comply with federal law, and like we said, the 25-year-old thing. Yeah, man. So I think I'm going to be on the lookout for a key car for you. Maybe for your birthday, Dick. They are really inexpensive, though. That's one of the things that I think.
They're around 10 grand
for a new one. You think?
No, I'm on this thing for sale in Texas. Look at this. I found this website. Looks very reasonable.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny. They're kind of cool looking. They're just absolutely tiny.
Suzuki Jimny.
A 1990 Suzuki Jimny, 4x4 too.
Dude, that would be.
They look just like normal cars, but about 1/4 the size.
Oh, they're tiny, dude.
Yeah, they really are. I would not want to be crushed by a Cybertruck.
I'm all
one of those.
we got one of the creeper vans.
Yeah, it's like a mini creeper van. You can only get 2 children in the back of that one, though.
Look at that. That would be. That's. I don't know which one I'd get.
God, that looks so terrible.
I don't know which one I get. Let's see. They only have 3. That's.
Well, a Florida man staying on this idea
we're
of cars.
Oh, get this one. We'll have a little party in the back.
It's like a mini dump truck.
Yeah, we'll have a party in the back.
A cargo truck, not a dump truck. And they do have a lot of different models. Well, a Florida man says that he, Dick, lost thousands of dollars after he was reportedly targeted by scammers pretending to be Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk. Get this, Dick. A man named George Hendricks, who is 69 years old, again from Florida,
this story is
it's so sad, said that he lost $45,000 after a scammer targeted him with deep fake videos of Mr. Musk. Yeah, and this dude fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Now Hendricks is saying that his wife wants a divorce.
Yep.
Over the scam. I'm just going to let you know, Mr. Hendricks, she wanted a divorce a long time ago, and this was just the excuse to push it over.
She found her Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. So this is interesting. So apparently the incident unfolded after he commented on a post in Facebook, which people, you don't need to be commenting on this crap on Facebook. Anyways, he commented on a Facebook group claiming to advertise car giveaways. Shortly afterwards, Hendricks just magically received a Facebook message congratulating him on winning a new car and $100,000. He then received another message via WhatsApp that contained a video message that he believed to be Elon Musk himself. In the video, an AI-generated deepfake version of Musk said, and I quote, "My good friend, Mr. George." I guess I should sound, "My good friend, Mr. George. I just want to," how does Elon sound? I just want you to listen to what I'm telling you. I promise you that you're going to receive your package. Yeah, right there. Automatically red flags. Hendricks was told that he had to pay $7,500 in cash for the car's shipping, which he sent to the scammers. He was also asked to make a $10,000 investment and was promised $120,000 in return. I find this funny.
I love it.
That you have the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, so generous that he's going to give you a free car and $100,000, but you have to send $7,500 for the shipping. He just couldn't possibly foot the shipping. God bless, man.
Sound like George just didn't like his...
Now he's lost his wife, too. Good
George
God.
Probably just didn't like his kids, so he's like, you know what? They're not getting a penny. I'm just going to start spending money.
After exchanging several messages with the scammers, he said they drained his accounts of nearly $37,000.
Got him.
At one point, Hendricks even told the scammers he was concerned about their requests, but then they sent him another video in which the fake Elon said, "I'd never take advantage of you or your funds. Trust me with your whole heart. God knows I have no bad intentions." There, that was my Elon. I knew it was in there somewhere.
That was terrible.
It's closer than the first ones I had. Oh, it's just so sad, man. And honestly, this just reeks of I don't know, Saudi prince scam. It just doesn't it doesn't sit right with me, man.
I guess.
What are some of the countries I guess that do Nigerian? It just reeks of Nigerian.
Prince, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know, man. Dick, are we after the 55-minute mark?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person.
Well, research is showing that the global sex toy market continues to grow steadily, as you're aware of.
Yeah.
And an increasing problem with them is they are required to be connected to companion apps to control them.
What?
And it is expected
Does everything really need an app?
Yeah, everything's smart, AI controlled, and it's expected that this business will top $80 billion by 2030. So it only makes sense that this wildly popular electronic sector also turned to app pairing technology is now worried about app collecting data about them, about how you're using the device, how often, and where. So yes, that's correct, Dick.
Okay.
Our sex toys are now tracking our usage and telling data collectors all about your preferences. So this is what happens.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
So I was wondering if they make, read along with the books.
Yes.
With your toys.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little read along.
Uh-huh.
You know where I'm going with that, right? Mind?
I think.
But,
are you about to read from the book?
No, but the question I have, I was seeing if they're, because that's what I would do if I was in this industry. I'd be like, oh, buy this book, go get the app, and hit play, and there you go.
So you're saying that the device will mimic what's going on in the book.
We'll play along.
Okay.
But it says at the end of this book, it says that's the end of the bundle. Thank you for your purchase. So, my question to you: did you buy a bundle?
Does it really say that?
Yeah.
No. I don't have the other two at my house already. No, what are you talking about?
Is this part of
No, I told you there's multi versions of this book. I only purchased the one.
Yeah, it says it right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, app-connected sex toys could be collecting, good God, highly sensitive data, says Ray Walsh. It does say thank you for the bundle. Well, I bought this individually. Walsh says that
sounds like you got scammed, dude.
Walsh says the types of data collected potentially include sexual behavior data, usage frequency, intensity settings, partner connections, location data, and IP address. This is all known as sexual behavior data. So, Dick, just keep this in mind when you're in that Waymo with your AI sex toy. It's going to know not only where you're going, but exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
See, it all comes back, man. It all comes back.
That's funny. I wonder if there's people getting into those Waymos and trying to, notify Waymo so they come in and voice. How quickly can you get the voice on Waymo cars on?
Like a challenge.
Yeah.
A TikTok challenge. How fast can you get the AI detection in Waymo?
Just play with a lighter or something.
To detect your indecent exposure.
Or start smoking. Just start smoking in the car.
Look at my tentacles. Oh, man. All right, man. It's a pretty
There's
good time.
a monster in the car, Waymo.
All right, it's a pretty good time for the quick hit here at the end of the show. Dick, do you know who Mauro Morandini is?
No.
Well, he was an Italian who died just this year in January.
R.I.P., bro.
He was an Italian island hermit.
Okay.
Who was the sole resident of the Italian island Budelli from 1989 to 2021. Nicknamed Robinson Crusoe, by the way. He became world famous and a source of inspiration for others. He was forced to leave. Oh, no, sorry. I skipped a paragraph there. He was born in Italy in 1939. He worked as a physics teacher. But in 1989, shortly after setting off on a sailing trip to Polynesia, he shipwrecked in Budeli, a tiny island, blah, 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 well known for its pink sanded beach, it says. No one cares. Fascinated.
It said he has a social media. I want to try to find
Fascinated by
Found
the
it.
beauty of the island, he decided to leave his old life behind and settle permanently on the island. But get this, he took over the role from the previous hermit caretaker who was about to retire. So there was some other old dude out there who was like, you know what, I think it's about time to hang up the hat and pass on this torch. And just lo and behold, this guy shipwrecks onto his island. He then lived there on the island by himself for 32 years in a house made of coral, shells, and granite. And he heated his place with a simple fire. He took care of the flora and the fauna, Dick. Not just the flora and the fauna on the island. Cleaned the beaches, but here's the part that really kind of, I don't know, weirds me out. He educated tourists about the island's ecosystem. Wait a minute. He had tourists in there.
Yeah.
Come and go.
Yeah,
So it wasn't too long.
I found his social media.
Oh, yeah?
I said that's where he became popular because he got a smartphone and started promoting the island.
So he had cell service out there, huh?
I guess. I don't think he was trying to live like a true hermit.
I don't know.
When he had to charge his phone somehow. I'm trying to see how far back this goes.
Well, get this, and this is the funniest part of this entire story.
Looks pretty.
He was forced to leave the island in 2021 by the Italian authorities because he made some changes to his residence without a permit. Come on! He's the only one there who gives a crap about a permit.
Too close to the curb.
It's that dang big government, man. It'll get you every time. A petition to let him stay on the island garnered over 7,000 signatures, but the authorities' decision stood, and Moradani moved to the island nearby, where he lived a modest life in a small apartment. Sucks! So there you go. There's the story of Moradani, who was a hermit. Would you like to live the life of a hermit on an island by yourself?
I already do.
Kind of do.
I already do.
Kind of trippy, man. Not sure I could do that. He lived to 85 years old. I do think it's interesting, though, that he just, quote, shipwrecked onto this island and just by chance said, you know what? I ain't leaving. I think he had ulterior plans.
Yeah.
You don't just accidentally shipwreck yourself and then decide to stay, dude. Doesn't happen.
Could. He just gave up.
Well, I think I'm going to name him our onesie of the week because anybody who can go and live marooned on an island for 32 years is my kind of guy.
My onesie of the week is Bigfoot.
And then second place, the camel.
Camel, yeah.
Yeah. And his nice punch.
And then the Yeti.
And then the Yeti, yeah. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad
all time would be Selena.
I'm glad you enjoyed your gifts. Merry Christmas to you. Onesies, we are going to do an episode next week, even though it is the day after Christmas. We're going to do a two-part special. We're going to do, a 2-hour show subdivided into two, and then we'll take 2 weeks off. Badly needed 2 weeks off from the show.
Well, no, we're not. The show's not taking 2 weeks
No,
off.
you and I will, but we'll split the show into 2 parts, and it will air on...
Yeah. I'm having surgery. That's what's really going on.
No, you're not.
I'm getting that. I want to breathe through my butt.
Yeah, so it'll air on the 26th and then January 2nd. So it's like we never left.
All right.
All right, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy endings. Yay.
Bye-bye.